Okay, talking about Runes of Magic open beta right now. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I know about runes, fusion stones, and the Arcane Transmutor, which are mechanisms to um, enhance your gear. Um, in this case, I have the Arcane Transmutor open, which is the window in the middle of the screen, and my backpack, which is the window on the right. And the Arcane Transmutor is launched by pressing a button at the bottom of the backpack. But what I'm trying to do is find two gems in my backpack that have single stats on them that I can combine into a multi-stat rune, which is one of the functions that the Arcane Transmutor does. It does 4 or 5 different things, but this is one of them. And you can see here those two runes are going to be combined, and in the preview window it shows me the rune that it'll make. Runes are items that you can right click and find a piece of gear that has rune slots, and left click the gear to apply the stats from the rune into the gear. So like gems in WoW, or now you can purchase enchants from WoW that you can click on gear. So that's what the runes do for you. Another thing that you can do with the Arcane Transmutor, again the window in the middle, and I have the help section open to it. You see it has 4 or 5 tabs there across the top which indicate all the different things it can do, is something called, actually I don't know what this is called, but you make a mana stone out of it, which is the end result of it. The mana stone is like a gem, but it has multiple stats on it, and it requires as a reagent something called a fusion stone, which can be purchased from a fusion stone, an NPC called an enchanter in one of the main cities. And you can see I'm using my breastplate and the fusion stone, loading them into the Arcane Transmutor, and when you hit activate, it consumes, hear carefully, it destroys the piece of gear and gives you a multi-stat item that's like a rune, but it's called a mana stone. Really powerful. It's way better than a rune, and you can take this rune and use it to enhance another piece of gear. So basically it gives you a way to take your old gear and kind of recycle it into something useful that you can then apply to your new gear. So the system's kind of interlocked that way. Really neat subsystem into the game. Brings a lot of depth and almost like a mini game feel to your gear, enhancing it, and all the different things you can do to keep your gear fresh and up to date, and help you be competitive. So that's just a quick look at these features in Runes of Magic.